Guys and dolls, I know I look kind of crazy. I am in the middle of doing my makeup. I haven't done my lashes or my lips yet because I want to do those after I do the glitter, so don't mind the weirdness that's going on right here. Today I'm going to be doing a comparison between Too Faced Glitter Glue and NYX Glitter Primer. These are essentially the same kind of product. It's something that you put on before you put on glitter. It makes the glitter stick to your eye. My highlight without any lipstick on is so weird to me. Anyway, the biggest difference is that this is a higher end line. This is a drugstore price product. This is $20. This is $5.99. With this one, you get 35 ounces of product. With this one, you get 35 ounces. Girl, oh my god, it would be like a bucket. No, you get 0.35 ounces. And with this one, you get 0.33 fluid ounces. So basically the same amount of product. They both have a precision tip so that you are only going to get a little bit of product out at a time. You're not going to waste a bunch. And I've used them both, but I've never really used them comparing them to one another. You can also, in addition to using these with glitter, you can also use them with shimmery eyeshadows. As an example, the Huda Beauty palette has all these really great sparkly eyeshadows, but if you have hooded eyes, sometimes it'll like kind of transfer up and do weird things or just kind of melt away. But if you use something like a glitter glue first, it'll actually help it stick onto your eye. The glitter I'm going to be using for today is Soul Sister by Lit Cosmetics, one of my absolute all-time favorite glitters. It is so pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I do this. The first thing that you want to do is get a little bit of the glitter glue on a palette or on the back of your hand. So I'm going to squeeze out the NYX one. Get that on my brush, and you're going to paint it on your lid where you want the glitter to be. So I'm trying to think how I want this. Okay. So once you have the glitter glue on, you can grab your brush. This is a Smith Cosmetics brush. And then just press the glitter into the glue. You can see it's really only going to stick where the glitter glue is. I'm going to add a little more to even out the shape here. And then to knock off any excess, you can take a blending brush, just knock it off. I'm going to do the identical process over here, but I'm going to show it to you again, you know, just to show if they go on a little bit different. With this one, I have a better idea of the shape that I'm doing, so it might go on a little bit easier. I might not have to do it twice. I'm finding that the one from Too Faced feels more emollient. It feels like it kind of spreads a little easier. And sit there and sweep away the fallout for like 100 years. So this is what it looks like post application before eyelashes or anything. I'm going to zoom in yet again. So this is the Too Faced side, and this is the NYX side. Continue on with my makeup. If you want to see the tutorial for this, I will go ahead and have that linked. It's either going to come out right before this video or right after it. Who knows how things will go in the editing process. I will check in with you guys in a couple hours to see how both of these are doing in terms of fallout. I have done my best to remove fallout with sticky tape, and then I actually ended up having to redo my concealer and stuff. So yeah, I will check in with you guys in a couple of hours. Okay, so this is the look now that I've, you know, done all the things, changed my clothes, all that stuff. So this is the makeup. I want to say the glitter's probably been on for like maybe 45 minutes at this point, so it's like fully dried. So I wanted to give you guys a look at what the, oh, there's like a hair on me. This is the Too Faced side. You can touch it. I wouldn't dare rub it, but you can touch it. There's no glitter coming off. No glitter coming off. Oh, a little tiny bit coming off the NYX side. I think I touched it a little more aggressively. Let's try. A little tiny bit. A little more glitter came off the NYX side. Tiny bit. In terms of how they look, this is what the NYX side looks like. I think it looks a little bit funky like in that section, whereas this side I think looks a little smoother overall. This one has a little bit of a smoother transition from where it's like glitter to not glitter. This side I think looks a little more banged off. It is now 5:06 p.m. I'm gonna check in around 8:30 because that'll be 4 hours after I first put it on. I feel like that's a good kind of wear test. I'm gonna be up late tonight doing these wear tests, but totally worth it, all for you babes. Okay guys, so it's currently 8:13, so I'm a little early for a check-in, but let's just do it. So you can see I've got a little bit of like eyeliner transfer down here, but you know, life happens, whatever. Here is the Too Faced side. And here is the NYX side, and you can really kind of see what I was talking about earlier with like it looks kind of funky here, and I don't know if that's entirely to blame for me layering it. This was something that I noticed when I was using the NYX before, like when I just used it on its own, is that sometimes I felt like it either dulled out the glitter or it would get kind of thick, and I can't really say that I think it's dulling out the glitter, but it's hard to see because like I can only see it one eye at a time, so you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think. I'm gonna continue to wear this. The rest of my makeup is still looking pretty good too, so hey. One thing I want to do is now that it's been a couple hours, I want to rub them. So I'm going to put my fingers on, same finger. I feel like doing them together means I'm going to exert the same amount of pressure. With both of those, I got a little bit of glitter off. It's ever so slightly more on the NYX side, but not that much more. Does it still look good? Still looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and chill with this for a few more hours, then I'll come in and check in again. Yeah, so I'm going to actually go and edit the makeup tutorial that I did for this and have a snack and hang out with my husband and do the whole nighttime fun times. So yeah, I will check in with you guys in a couple of hours. So I want to show you guys what this glitter looks like in other lighting, so you can really see the green sparkle in this lighting. This is my bathroom, which has more like yellow tone lighting, and also what it looks like up close. We were watching a movie and it's not quite time to do the final check-in with the glitter, and I don't have my artificial lights on right now, but I thought I'd show you how it's doing. But I have to take these freaking lashes off. You know how that is? Sometimes you're just like, nope. I wear contacts and my contacts really dry, so
We're watching a movie, but these have to come off.
It's like taking your bra off. So I had to put some eye drops in because my eyes are so dry. I want to show you guys how the glitter is doing. Getting a little awkward here. Of course, now I have the line of eyeliner that's missing. At this point, I think we've pretty much seen as much of the wear down as we're going to get. So I'm going to give it one last final good rub. And I rubbed as hard as I could there without like actually hurting my eye. And very little glitter on either side. So that's pretty impressive. I think ultimately these both work equally well. My biggest like difference I really see between the two is that the Too Faced side spreads a little bit easier all over the lid, which makes it a little bit easier to control as you're putting it on, and it leaves a very clear line of where the glitter is versus where it's not, whereas this side did have a little bit more of a transitional thing. So it really kind of depends on if you want like a really crisp look to your glitter application or if you want it to be a little bit more diffused. In terms of packing the glitter on, this side I think packs it on a little bit more smoothly. In terms of like packing the glitter on, I think that the Too Faced side, it actually helps you pack on the glitter a little more without it getting chunky. You get a little bit of like a thicker, chunkier look to it. It kind of looks a little drier or crustier or something. So in terms of like, if you need to layer on more, it's going to be more of a problem on this side. For more mature eyelids, I would probably recommend the one from Too Faced because it doesn't get chunky as easily. It doesn't get as thick easily. Because textural things can become an issue at a certain age. If you're very young, I don't think it's going to be much of a difference one way or the other. So really, they're both great, and I actually recommend them both. They're just slightly different in the way that they apply. and the price point difference is huge between the two. I mean, the one from Too Faced is $20, the one from NYX is $5.99. They both seem to work really well with the glitter initially in terms of laying it down. The only thing is when I went to build up on the NYX side, I noticed that the glitter became kind of chunky. So in terms of building them up, I would definitely recommend the Too Faced side over the NYX side. And the other thing too is that because the NYX side has a more of like a softer transition, which again can be a positive, if you do need to go back and fix it, it's going to become thicker and chunkier. It's just harder to get that super soft blend with this side. And maybe I could play around with it a little bit more. I've never really noticed that banged off look before. But you know, sometimes you don't notice something about something until you're really examining it. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching this glitter glue comparison. This was a lot of fun to do. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these side-by-side comparisons in the comments. In fact, actually recommend for me. Poor Mikey's back there. Like, can we get back to the movie? Wait. We're watching Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies. But let me know what other product comparisons you guys would like to see me do in a future video, and I will make that happen. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I might be Vintage or Tacky. Just be around kind of beautiful.